Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live here with switchSPOT, episode 13. Holy moly, guys, episode 13. We've been doing this. Hey!
Welcome to the
Missy Jenna, thank you for that sub. All right. And then in a minute and a half, guys, I'll give out the notification squad. Coins, guys, if you are new to my channel, coins are my in-stream currency. Phantastic coins that are given out by Phantastic Kong, my stream mascot. And then if you're wondering why Linkle is behind me, it is because Linkle contributed most of the donations towards my racing chair here, and I promised her for the last 10 or 11 months that I would put something on the chair to recognize her. So I figured I would spend some time last night. I actually printed this out in black and white, and I colored it with colored pencil. So I guess I'm an artist now. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Guys, we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about today? Anyways, I'll say hello. This is switchSPOT, our rotating gaming news series. This week, I feel fantastic. I'm your host, and co-hosting with me, as always, is Camilo Sarmiento. And the
What's up, guys? Camilo here.
All right, Camilo, do you want to speak a little bit about your channel?
Sure. So, what's up, guys? I'm another content creator on YouTube. I make a lot of Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts content now, because we're coming up on the release of Kingdom Hearts 3 very, very soon. Yeah, so that's what I'm playing, mostly.
How about you, John?
What's up, everybody? I also stream a lot here on YouTube. Been playing a lot of Fortnite, as always, and other than that, I've been trying out some different games like the NES games and Undertale and just a variety of things.
Very cool. All right, thank you, guys. This week we'll be talking about Crossplay coming to the PS4. As you can see, I got an image up already. Starting with Fortnite, other games have not been announced. What else are we talking about? We're going to talk about a follow-up for story last week. We're talking about Metroid Prime 4. We're going to talk about TellTale, BOWSETTE, some Niantic news for Pokemon Go, and Minecraft. Some news from Minecraft. It is going to be revealed to you if you don't already know. Okay, so we'll start with the Crossplay. It's coming to PS4, but only with Fortnite so far. Other games have not been announced. What do you guys want to see? What do you think's coming next? And I will let John, our big PlayStation correspondent, our number one PlayStation correspondent, Jenibo, why don't you start us off?
Well, this is exciting news because ever since Fortnite has come to the Switch, I have been ripping on Sony. It's been like 3 months because they locked my account. And I couldn't get all the skins that I've had on there. Now, well, I can't do it yet, but in like a month or so, they're allowing you to merge your 2 accounts from your PlayStation account onto your, your Switch or your Xbox or PC account, whatever you float your boat. So that's exciting. I hope that most third-party games allow cross-platform play. I know Fallout 76 already announced that they're not doing cross-platform. And it was kind of a controversy because earlier in the year, when Sony was just getting run through the ringer with this cross-platform stuff, they said that, they wanted
Sorry, 1 second, John.
But Sony's
John Cena just subscribed to my YouTube channel. I just needed to say thank you, John Cena. You're my absolute hero, and I try every day to look more and more like you. All right, continue, John. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I hope all the third-party games, like Call of Duty and, all the big names, Madden and stuff like that, that would be really cool to see them just allow this cross-platform play.
Yeah, I agree. I think the first game that we'll see, because it was one of the first games to really do cross-play, is Rocket League. Do you guys think that we'll see that on the PlayStation at some point?
I think so, yeah.
I think so, too.
I also think Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft is kind of a given. They have the Better Together update, but what's weird about the Better Together update is you have to sign into an Xbox account.
Do you think PlayStation's gonna like that?
So you would have to sign into an... Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with that. You have to sign into an Xbox account so you can play cross-platform.
Yeah, I know. Wonder how they feel about that. I wonder who's like really driving this. Like, who is like the guy at Sony who's like, no, 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 no. I want to know the thought process behind it, because I don't see it as anything other than like, oh, well, I don't need a PlayStation now because I can just play with my friends.
Maybe they're just listening to the backlash that they got. Like,
yeah. So this also proves that complaining on the internet works. So continue to complain on the internet.
I was going to say something, but our podcast is not political. Okay. That's pretty much all I have to say about that, really. I mean, I'm trying to think of other things I'd want to see. Like,
I mean, I'm happy, but like, I don't really pay for PS Plus because I don't see it's worth it for me anymore, so I'm not playing online anyway.
I mean,
I pay.
The only games I play online on PlayStation, I think, is Neo, and like, that's it. That's like the only reason I pay for that. I'm looking at my library right now. Everything's single player. Oh, I had Destiny 2 on PS4. I played that for a little bit. But yeah, every good game on PlayStation is single player. Except for MLB The Show. That's a good game.
Well, I played Bloodborne online a couple times. That was pretty cool.
I feel like when you play Dark Souls, it's a pain in the butt. You have to like burn the ember and...
Yeah, it's kind of convoluted. The one person has to ring a beckoning bell, then the person that's trying to join needs to ring a Resonance Bell. You have to have the same code.
But do those items like destroy on use? Like, are they like a thing?
No. So you get a beckoning bell like the first time you find a boss, and then if you summon somebody, it does use an item in the game called Insight. So it uses one of those. But once you're done,
not really.
No, I think it's a little different. But once you end the session, you get it back. I don't know if I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The full amount of that, but so I played that online. I used to play Call of Duty a lot on PlayStation, so I still find a need for PlayStation Plus.
I don't touch that with a 50
COD. Oh man, yeah, I'm not a huge COD fan. I like I've said this 100 times. The one I like is like the first one, Modern Warfare. It's Modern Warfare. Like the first one on last gen was like such a good game, and I played the remaster when they brought it to current. But
that game kind of catapulted all modern shooters. So whatever you play today is because of that game.
Really good. Cool. All right. So that's crossplay. Can't wait for John to get all his skins.
Oh my god, I can't wait. I was thinking about getting my account appraised.
So are you still like bent on PlayStation, or are you good now?
I think PlayStation still makes stupid decisions. Like they annoy me. Like they steal Nintendo ideas all the time. Right. And then like the PlayStation Classic and the Wii modes and PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah, we talked about that last week, didn't we? Didn't we?
I don't see a problem with them copying. It's not like
they're just arrogant. They're arrogant people or arrogant company.
I swear, it's probably just one guy. He's like, no! How is Nintendo making money? I have old games too.
Well, there was a quote that came out when the PlayStation Classic was announced, and I forget who it was. Don't know he's like the English guy. I don't remember his name, but he said that who would want to play these old dated games, and then he said it like when the NES and Super Nintendo Classic were getting popular, and now they release a PlayStation Classic.
I mean, dude, but PlayStation games. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if it was like a video I saw, but like someone posted something, and they were saying like we don't really need a PlayStation Classic; it already exists, because you could buy like a PlayStation TV, and that plays like literally any PlayStation 1 game that's in the PSN store. So
I agree with you.
I don't know.
Who has?
I almost bought one because I wanted to play Vita games on my TV, but then I didn't. That's the same thing, right?
Yeah, close enough.
Wait, is it actually not the same thing?
Well, what do you mean? Yeah, I mean it's a Vita for your TV. It just some games don't work because it uses like the back touchpad and stuff.
Go on. There you go.
Terrible.
There you go. John Cena's leaving. No. Cool. Let's move on to Castlevania Requiem. This is just a little bit of a follow up on a story we talked about last week. So the game I had been let's put every single game ever onto this thing, but it's a PlayStation thing. It's 2 games for the PS1, Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood, which are 2 very good games. But gosh, what do you think? It's gonna cost $20?
I think you can pre-order it. I don't know how much.
Is it a remaster or like a remake?
It's a port, but they have upscaling. I think they said up 4K upscaling or something. I don't know, but this is I know Sony paid Konami to keep it off of other platforms, and
this particular collection.
Yeah, because there's no reason why it shouldn't be on. Why it won't be on Switch.
Is on 360 and it's backwards compatible, so you can buy Symphony of the Night right now on Xbox One X. So just FYI, I have it. I don't know about Rondo of Blood. I've actually never played Rondo of Blood. I just know that it's like one of the best ones.
Yeah, I thought I heard it was a
what
bad
happened
one.
was Rondo of Blood was ported to the SNES, and it was called Dracula X. It was Dracula X is a bad game, but then on Vita they remade Dracula X with like kind of like 3D graphics, kind of. So they sort of saved it. So like the modern Dracula X game is like closer to being as good as Rondo of Blood, but the port is what ruined the reputation.
I've been wanting to play Symphony of the Night for the longest time. I want to see how much this is.
For you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Checking. Fact checking. Live fact checking.
It's probably gonna be. It's $20, right?
Total guess.
But you can get it. You could get it for 15% off.
It?
So $16.99.
I'll probably get that.
Yeah. That's not bad. I thought it was gonna be like 30 or 40.
Not worth that.
But yeah, I think there's like 4K upscaling, which they're 2D sprites, aren't they?
$16 on Amazon.
I mean,
no,
3D?
it's Symphony of the Night's definitely 2D.
Oh.
I don't know if Rondo of Blood has like any of those, like, sometimes they do like
3D models, but it's 2D.
The Dracula X remake on Vita is like that, but yeah, I don't know if this is just pixel art. But yeah, $16 on the Amazon Prime. Come on.
Are Richter or Simon in these games?
That's Richter in Rondo of Blood. Yeah.
Oh, really? Richter's in it, and then Richter's in Smash.
Rondo of Blood, yeah.
It's baffling. It's baffling.
Nintendo?
It's gonna be like every port on Switch that's just like doesn't come out at launch.
Yeah, we'll see it in 18 months.
Yeah. I was listening to something, they call it the Pets Initiative.
What's that?
Port everything to Switch.
I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, how hard could it be? Just to make it like digital. Those carts though is the thing that's like cost prohibitive for a lot of developers.
Well, is this even physical? I think this is all digital.
Digital? Never mind, I'm not buying it. Not buying it. If I can't have it take up space in my living room, then I'm not buying it. I need to buy like another shelf, dude. All my stuff is starting to get stacked vertically. It's not even like a bookshelf anymore. It's just like games to the ceiling. Oh man. All right, so I'll probably buy it because I like Castlevania. What about Camilla? Are you gonna buy it?
Probably
John?
not.
You'll buy it.
Possibly.
You buy everything.
I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought some. Well, I bought. Never mind. I lied. I bought Spider-Man on
Switch.
On
what?
PS4, but before that, I think the last game I purchased on PS4 was God of War, and that was back in.
I bought God of War, and then I bought
April.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I bought maybe like 2 games on PS4 this year.
Yeah, I've been all Xbox, all Switch. I haven't really bought anything on Steam this year either, which is weird because like I have a halfway decent PC. Anyway,
all my Steam games are now on Switch, so
for real,
bought them all.
For real. I wish you could like. I mean, it's never gonna happen, but like, I already own this on Steam. Can I get like 10% off? Can I prove this somehow? Like, come on, that'll never, ever, ever.
That ain't gonna happen.
Okay, so that was Castlevania. The next thing we want to talk about, and we can talk about it briefly because there's not really any news, it's that Metroid Prime 4 could debut some gameplay at the Game Awards this year. And I forget where I read this. I think it's probably Kotaku because that's where I get 90% of my gaming news, or Reddit. So I don't know if it's true. I feel like they said, I was reading it and it said that Breath of the Wild was also debuted at the Game Awards. Is that true?
The gameplay was shown. It wasn't debuted.
Yeah.
And last year they showed the DLC.
Yeah, gameplay I think was shown on the Wii U.
Yeah. They were like, it was like Aonuma and like Miyamoto, and they were like with the gamepad, and they were like, "Oh look, you can do all these cool things with your Wii U. Like, look at the map.
Look at the map."
Scrapped.
So what I think triggered this is, I forget who. I think it was Jeff Keighley. He shared a picture of him.
Oh
Reggie,
yeah,
and
Reggie had
assuming...
his little Samus shirt on, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming there was somebody else with them. I'm assuming it's from the Metroid team. I don't know.
I should have put that picture instead. Anyways, seriously.
But I'm excited to see what this is. Like, I just want to know: is it gonna be, you know, first person? Is it just gonna be Metroid Prime?
Yeah.
HD? Like,
yeah,
I'd be down for that because it's been so long since we got Metroid Prime.
The fourth one. I didn't love the third one. There's too much talking. I don't think there should ever be talking in a Metroid game. It's the whole thing about Metroid is that you're dropped on a planet. It's survival. It's all about ambiance. Like, I don't want to talk to other bounty hunters. Like, get out of here. Did you guys play Other M, by the way?
No, I haven't really.
It's okay.
Samus Returns is actually like the first Metroid game I've like sunk my teeth into.
Yeah, the 2D Metroids are. I think I enjoy the 2D Metroid more than Metroid Prime, but Metroid Prime is a great series. Like, I even enjoyed. I know a lot of people don't like the second one.
1 and 2 are awesome.
Yeah,
3 is kind of like meh.
The thing
I usually like story in games. I don't want a game with like that. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm like Metroid. Like, I started to play those games and I just get bored because like there's nothing that's telling me anything about the game.
Environment.
There's so much lore in those games.
Especially,
there's so much lore. You scan everything.
If you want, it's like Dark Souls. If you want the story, you got to read. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, there's so much lore and story in Metroid Prime 1. It's crazy about the Chozos and it makes. Oh man, I want to play that game now. I have the collection on Wii U.
I have. Maybe they'll reveal
like $10 or something.
Maybe they'll reveal the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Guaranteed.
HD.
100%. There's no doubt in my mind.
Oh, man, people would lose their mind if they revealed that and not gameplay Metroid Prime 4.
Maybe they'll do gameplay Metroid Prime 4, and then they'll be like, and also, blah!
I mean, last year they did what they said. They announced Bayonetta 3, and then they said it's coming to Switch, like the 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So...
I already have those games.
I hope they take out some of the scanning. It's a little annoying because you have to scan literally everything. If you want to get 100%, you have to scan everything.
I mean, if the scanning's like switching the visor is kind of annoying, because then you have to like if you could just scan by like hitting a button and not having to switch your visor and then lock on and then press A like that, I think it'd be fine. I wouldn't mind scanning everything if I could just hit like ZR.
You have to hit the screenshot button every single time, and then you just have like a million screenshots.
To like zoom in on the text.
This will be the first Metroid where they have dual analog sticks for
it's
controls. I think, right?
I mean, the GameCube kind of did.
Though.
Yeah, they didn't use it. It was single.
That's how you switch visors. I think was the C stick.
The C stick.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but who knows? It might just be a rumor.
Oh.
Like it just be speculation.
It's always true.
We'll see it.
Everything that's speculated is always true. Yo, what's up, anime? Cool. Well, I'm excited. And the next topic that we're going to talk about is TellTale. TellTale is being shut down. I think a lot of this is due in part to this type of game in that style is a little played out. Like, I've played the first 3 Walking Deads, and I liked them, and I was like, and I loved the story, and I want to see how it ends, but I was just like, I don't know if I care enough to pay, what is it? Is it $20 per episode? Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's usually like $25.
Too much
to get all the episodes.
All of them $20?
Yeah. Like the season pass is like $25.
Maybe I was wrong. I was thinking maybe
the first episode's like $5, and then the season pass.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like, it was such a The Walking Dead. The first season was such a phenomenon, and everybody was talking about it when that came out. So then they just oversaturated the market with all these, and clearly weren't selling as many. I know people love The Wolf Among Us.
I love it so much.
And I really like Tales from the Borderlands. That was a funny.
I didn't finish
game.
that one.
It was funny. But then these are big licenses like Batman and Walking Dead. Those are big licenses.
Do you think they paid for them? Because like if they're buying these licenses, that is a huge cost up front.
Yeah, that has to be. Well, they're probably not buying the licenses. There's probably some type of deal like you get 5% of all sales or something. There might be a royalty deal. But
I've never played a TellTale.
Why not? You love story. It's all story.
Yeah,
there's no game.
Like I don't know. I've like never encountered one like or had the reason to play one like
Among Us, but I love that game. It's based on this comic book series called Fable, I think, or Fables. I actually
Fables.
I used to read a lot of comic books on my iPad. I'm not gonna tell you how I got these comic books, but let's just say I had like a terabyte of comic books, and
I was never really into comic books. Or
I
don't play any Batman games. I don't play The Walking Dead. I don't watch The Walking Dead. Like any of this.
All right. Well, I read the comics after I played the game because the game is so good and the story is so good. It's like a detective story, but you're this crazy wolf man, and you're like it's all of the like a classic like Beauty and the Beast and all that. Like you're trying to figure out like what's going on with Beauty and the Beast. Like is Beast cheating on Beauty? Like it's like adult versions of all those like stories. So the actual stories. It's like all the characters, like, you know, from Kingdom Hearts, right? It's all those Disney stories.
Well, I mean, those stories are not Disney stories, just so you know. They are based on, like...
But yeah, like the Little Mermaid's in it.
The Grimm.
Yeah, it's like, it's all that stuff. It's awesome. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
I always played like the first couple of episodes of these things and then just forgot about them because I would play them as they came out, and then you know the 3 months down the line that they would come out, I would be like, I don't care about that anymore.
I can't remember
because I don't play episode games. Like I don't like paying per episode. I just like to buy a game. So.
After the fact,
well, I mean, you can buy it and get all the episodes.
Buy the disc.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh man, I wanna block that guy so bad. It's not me. on my channel, it sounds fine.
It's probably my fault. I'm sorry, everyone. All right, so yeah, it's also I wanted to just say that it sucks that everybody who worked at TellTale lost their jobs, and I hope that they're okay and that they can pay their bills still.
Well, they're still working on like Minecraft.
Are they?
Yeah, they're still working on that Minecraft series because that was like a deal with Netflix or something, and they're trying to find a publisher to finish out the last season of Walking Dead.
But they're also, yeah, it's also
a class action lawsuit
because the law is that you have to give 60 days notice, and I think they only gave them 30 or something like that.
No, they didn't even give one. It was
really?
Like a couple days. It was like, yeah, we're shutting down. You don't have a job anymore.
The law is that you have to give 60 days notice before you like, you know, do one of those mass layoffs, and they didn't. So they're definitely going to get the pay.
Like, how don't you know? It's not like
you're just so...
one day you have all this money, and then the next day all the money's gone.
Like, we can fix it, we can fix it, we can fix it, we can fix it, we can fix it. Oh, no! No! They probably were just like, we had money before, we could make it again. Yeah, I bet they really thought that they could just save it. Because, I mean, you know, they're too big to fail. Guys, I would like to take this moment to promote John's merch store. I'm currently wearing a That's Booty Garbage shirt. Oh my gosh, I don't think I put your guys' channel in the description.
Oh my god.
I'm the worst.
From the guy that always gives us crap.
I'm sorry. So if you guys want to link your channels in the chat, because if I open up my Chrome, the whole stream's gonna break. Oh yeah, we can all AOA's already on it. Yeah, can you just link their channels? Oh, Camilla's. Okay, cool.
Hashtag shameless.
Shameless. I don't care. So if you guys go to their channels, you can also go to their merch stores. I have some of Camilla's merch. I have his T-shirt. I have John's T-shirt. And then also, guys, I have a merch store as well. I think Camillo and John are both rocking my shirt today. So I
am. I am. For sure.
Yeah, the black and the blue. I think the blue.
The navy is really nice. I really like the navy.
There was only 10 sold, and they're off the store now. Cool. So yeah, guys, check out Camilla's channel. Check out John's channel. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. They make excellent content. It's only slightly better than mine, so it's good. Check it out. And we're gonna move on to. Hang on. Oh God.
The thirsty topic.
Ooh, boo, boo. There she is. BOWSETTE.
I wonder what pitch you picked. Ah, okay.
Cam's like preventing the thirst.
Oh Lord.
So, literally the only thing that I wrote in the outline is WTF. What is this? Where did it come from? I don't really know. So I want you guys to kind of take over and explain it. But it is so. Oh, well, actually, I do sort of know where it came from, but I don't know who, like, how it came to be. So essentially, they're in Super Mario Bros. U Switch Deluxe Pro Stupid Port Edition. There is a mushroom that turns Toad. It's a
super crown.
It's a super crown. It's a super crown that turns Toadette into Peachette, which allows her to act as if Peach does in a lot of those 2D Mario games where she can float and all that. And I'm pretty sure she's like super OP. Can she like not even die?
Yeah, you can like float a lot.
Like, what's the other one?
Oh yeah, so if you like go, I guess where the hitbox of like death is when you fall, she'll like float back up. Oh my God. Becomes floor.
Yeah, it's so weird. The internet has gone crazy with this. This is probably the most tame image that I could find on the internet. So, you know, we're a PG-ish, or at least right now, today we're a PG-ish. But I'll just say,
hey, we could be PG-13.
Yeah, all right,
right?
PG-13.
Yeah.
This is probably, I don't know. If you guys want to see more pictures, Google BOWSETTE. That's all I'll say.
Don't Google BOWSETTE.
Oh man.
So somebody made a comic strip, like showing. I think it was spoilers for Mario Odyssey.
Wait.
Can I say it?
What? Spoilers for Mario Odyssey. That game's been out for a year.
All right.
Yeah.
So you know what? All right. So when
I saw the cartoon, yeah.
So when Peach
I have seen
Mario
this.
And Bowser.
I have seen this. Continue, please. Sorry.
So Peach denies Mario and Bowser, and then Mario finds the super crown and gives it to Bowser, and Bowser turns into BOWSETTE, and then everybody just went crazy with all this art and lewds.
I think it's great. I just can't believe it took people this long to realize they could have a sexy Bowser.
Well, then some art came out from concept art of Mario Odyssey, and there is a version of Bowser turning into Peach.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. It doesn't look like this, but it's definitely like the same concept. He throws a hat at Peach and becomes BOWSETTE.
Yikes. That's a really, if you think about Mario Odyssey, that is a weird concept for a game. Like, what happens to, like, the souls of, like, the Goomba when he, like, goes in there? Like, what happens? I know when he pops out, they're still alive.
They have no souls.
It's probably like Kingdom Hearts when, like, someone, like, goes in your heart and takes over.
I was like, how'd you make a sound effect go off on my channel right now? Actually, you guys still can if you want to use that. I should have turned it off for the podcast, but I haven't. Please don't do it. Just kidding.
Well, we can't. I can't hear anyway. So.
Do you think if this gets so viral and out of control that Nintendo will make it canon?
They've acknowledged it. They said they've like toyed with the idea in the past of like a female.
Who is like
Bowser
a Bowser Jr.'s mom? That needs to be resolved. It's been when did
you know who Bowser Jr. mom is?
It's Shigeru Miyamoto. He said it was him. That's a real thing. He said that.
What about all the other Koopalings?
They're just also
No, because like in Mario Sunshine, Bowser's like talking to Bowser Jr. It's like he's like, I lied. Peach is really not your mama. And then,
How else do you make a Bowser Jr. though?
Well, how do you have all his kids?
No, they're not kids. They're just they're other whatever Bowser is.
No.
Is just
no. They're all brothers and sisters, and Bowser Jr. is the youngest one.
No, dude, that's not true. Nintendo has said that the Koopalings are not Bowser's children. That they were only Bowser's children in the animated series.
How does that work?
They're just other Bowsers.
How do you
other Bowsers? I don't know. Like, who's Bowser's dad? Like,
SwitchSPOT research division working.
Live fact checking.
I like this idea. I like Bowsette.
Okay, the Koopalings in certain North American works, I guess, it says the Koopa Kids, are a 7-member clan of recurrent enemies in Mario portrayed as siblings who act under Bowser.
Give it to me.
So they're like adopted children?
Okay. Originally, the Koopalings were depicted as Bowser's children, stated to be his offspring. However, Shigeru Miyamoto eventually affirmed that Nintendo's current story, Koopalings are not Bowser's children. Okay. And Bowser Jr. is his only child. Okay. Rip.
But how do you make a child?
Moving on. All right. So that was Bowsette.
No, I like Bowsette as a concept. I think it's a cool concept. I think people need to stop being so thirsty.
That's never gonna happen.
Just make it like a normal character.
All right. Goodbye, Bowsette. Oh no! I deleted the wrong picture. Oh no! Which one did I delete? I guess we'll find out.
Do you think they're still siblings though, just not Bowser's kids? Or are they just random?
They're like adopted kids, you know.
All right.
I don't know. If you try to get into the lore of Mario, apparently there's like toads in the blocks, and you kill toads.
Oh yeah, that's in the manual for number 1, right? Isn't that where that came from?
Yeah, yes, I think so.
I'll confirm. No fact checking needed.
No.
Yes.
I just know that's
all right. So our next story is some Pokemon Go news. I've been obsessed with Pokemon Go. Thank you, AOA, for putting my. All right, did you put it up? No, put up my thing, if you would. I don't know. Well, he knows all the. I don't even know what the commands are. He made them all. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna make myself smaller. I feel like there we go. I don't match up with you guys. Okay. So I lost my thing. This is a good podcast. Yeah, Pokemon Go update. Niantic released some news about Pokemon Go through the YouTuber Reversal. I don't know if you guys know Reversal. He does a lot of Pokemon Go content. The biggest bit of information is the addition of a couple of shinies, Krabby and Klinger. They also announced what? Kingler?
Klinger.
Klinger.
You didn't say, yeah.
You're playing too much Fortnite, dude.
I said Klinger.
This is a Gen 1
I'm saying
Pokemon
is that I said Klinger 15 times while we were putting together the outline, and you didn't. You didn't correct me once.
I didn't want to correct you.
I didn't even know. I thought you guys were just talking about a Pokemon that I've never heard of.
Krabby and Kingler. I do remember because he got the crown. I know. Moving on. Okay, so and then also there's another form of Spinda, I guess. That they'll be releasing, but like there's like there's a zillion. Why aren't they just all in the game already? Is it just one Spinda thing? What are they called? Sprite? It's not really a Sprite. model.
I thought
No,
they did that by region.
No, it's because like it's spin and then like the spots on it are completely random. So like the placement.
In Pokemon Go right now, the placement is just one thing.
It might be. I have a spin. I got it through like one of the research tasks.
I thought it was based on region.
No, it's just completely random.
Yeah, I got it through the research task too. We should compare our spindas. After the podcast, Camilla, why don't you show me your spinda?
PG-ish.
What else?
Kanto week is over.
Kanto week is over? Yeah, I saw a lot of the Johto
yeah.
stuff was appearing in my radar.
Wait, what does that mean? Does that mean like none of the Kanto Pokemon are showing up now?
No, like last week, like it was like all you would see were Kanto Pokemon in the game, and then now like all the Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon start popping up again. Because I was like constantly seeing like Charmander.
I mean, I got my Blastoise
this
week. Nice. I got my Blastoise, and I'm annoyed I evolved the wrong Bulbasaur, so like my Ivysaur is terrible. So I don't know, but I have.
Yeah, I need to get more because I need to evolve a evolved grass type Pokemon for the Celebi quest.
I did that. Who did I do it with?
But I had just evolved like a Weeping Bell and a Victory Bell like right before I found out to do that. So
yeah, I did. I don't remember which Pokemon I did. It might have been Oddish into Gloom. No, it was my Bayleaf into Meganium.
Yeah. I didn't catch enough of the Chikorritas.
So what's this thing about shiny Metagross, Beldum, and Metang?
So there's gonna be a community day where like there's just gonna be like tons and tons of Beldum in the wild, and they have increased shiny chance.
No. I haven't played. I actually did the Eevee community day.
My buddy was driving us back from this thing that we were doing, and none of your business. And I saw an Eevee, and he was driving, and then I was like playing Pokemon Go, and then I was just like, no! And he was like, what? And I was just like, oh, sorry, it was just like an Eevee, and I missed it. Like we drove past it, and he was just like, dude, I thought we were dying. I'm like, sorry, man. Like Pokemon Go's serious. Yeah. So yeah, the community day for Metagross, Beldum, and Metang. Which one is Metang? Is that the middle form?
The second one, yeah.
Gotcha. What gen is that one from?
3.
Oh, he is?
So what gen are they up to? 3 or 4?
Right?
3.
It's kind of obscure in Gen 3 because you don't get it until like after you beat the Elite Four.
I do have a copy of Pokemon Sapphire. Is it the same in the remake?
Yep.
We should finish that.
You get Yeah. I'm sitting here waiting. I was ready like 4 months ago.
We'll do it this week.
So Phil, how are you liking Pokemon
I
Black?
love it. I'm obsessed with it, man. It's like the best one. It's so good. Really good. The bad guys are awesome. Like the Team Plasma. Team Plasma is really cool. They're cooler than Team Rocket. I don't know. I really like my team. I love John Cena. He's very powerful. I'm upset. John Cena is my Timber/Girder. But
nice.
He's super swole. He's so veiny. I need to get a copy of Black 2 though, so that I can trade. You can trade between those, right? There's not like trading up and not trading back.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both in Gen 5.
So then I need to get a copy of Black 2 so that I can evolve him.
So when you get Black 2, there's this app in the 3DS eShop called Pokemon Dream Radar, and you can like do like these like AR catches Pokemon. Yeah, and you can like get certain legendaries and then like put them in your Black 2 and White 2 game.
I can transport them?
Yeah.
Is that the only way you can get the Therion forms of...
Yeah, that's how you get the Therion forms of Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. And it had like a cool feature if you had like the Gen 4 DS games and you put that in your system and then played the game, you'd be able to catch like a Ho-Oh if you had like Heart Gold in your system, or like a or Lugia if it was like Soul Silver was in it. So
that's dope. That's super
cool.
cool.
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
$3.
I will be buying that.
I think Gen 5 got me back into Pokemon.
That's when a lot of people dropped out.
6 is when I got. That's X and Y, right? Gen 6 is when I jumped back in because that was the first 3DS one. Because I did not have a DS, boys. Skipped it.
I remember
I had
playing
the
Black,
old clamshell one.
and then like I kind of dropped off a little bit, and then the X and Y reveal came out, and I was like, "Oh my god, Pokemon!" And then I bought Black too.
Well, I think a lot of people got back in because it was 3D.
Yeah.
It was the first time it was 3D.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of 3D in Black and Platinum.
I'd actually be fine if they went back to like a hand-drawn 2D sprite.
Yeah, it's
they're
gone.
not going back to sprites.
It's gone.
HD hand-drawn 2D sprites. That'd be so beautiful.
No,
Never. It's over. Go buy red, fire red.
because like I feel like Pokemon, because like when you were a kid, like I feel like there was like this image of Pokemon that you had in your head, and like each game gets you closer to like what you pictured Pokemon like real life would be like. So I don't think they would take a step back like that. That'd be the wrong direction.
They need to go more realistic with it. Like, is Pikachu rubbery or is he furry? Like, have we decided that yet? Like,
Yeah.
I want to know. Like, it would make sense if he was rubbery because he's like electric. Because he doesn't.
Well, he mustn't be.
You both saw the Meltan reveal trailer?
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
Well, they have
the Ditto thing.
they have like Professor Oak
Oh, I did
and
see
then
it, yeah.
Professor Willow in it.
Oak looks
and
different.
Their like art
Yeah.
styles like clash.
He
too
looks
much.
like from Pokemon Red, and like Willow Willow looks bad. He's always looked bad. He looks so weird.
But
Well, it looks like a mobile
Yeah.
game. Like he looks like a mobile game character.
I mean, I don't think it looks bad. It's like it's more like just like Oak looks like so cartoony next to him, and I wish like it didn't look as cartoony.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not saying it should look like
No,
the
it
models
should look
in Pokemon
like God
Go,
of War.
but
Like
no, definitely no. It needs to be a little more detailed, but I don't want it to be super realistic. That would kind of turn me off.
Well, Pikachu has to be furry, right? Because if you rub its head, its hair changes.
Yeah, but like I don't want it to
I
look
do.
like hairy though.
I want my
That'd be kind of creepy looking.
I don't want to see hairy. I don't want to see scaly. I
No.
want them to like be more
I-
HD.
I-
But, like I don't. They're not
What
gonna
about-
look like
I want
cuddly anymore.
Charizard to look
they're-
like the boss from Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That thing is crazy. That thing
What
just
about the Pokken designs? I'm pretty sure Pikachu is furry
think so.
in Pokken.
is he?
What I am happy.
Is
what?
Pokemon is Pikachu furry in Pokken?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
I don't like that style. It looks too. I don't know. The fur doesn't look right.
I do like that they're getting the scaling right in the
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
Go games, because like I saw a picture of it was like a trainer next to an Alolan Executor in like Ultra Sun, and then next to in Let's Go, and it looks like the Executor in Let's Go looks way bigger than the trainer compared to like the 3DS games, which is nice.
I love the screens of Gengar following you. I'm just gonna keep Gengar as my
Gengar's
follow
dope.
Pokemon. It looks terrifying.
Mega Gengar is super cool. All right, well, that's Pokemon. So our last story of the day, unless you guys had anything else to say about Shiny Klinger. Moving on.
Pokemon's only a month and a half away.
Oh, that's true. That's exciting. Can't
About
beat all my other games. Gotta get some shiny hunting in. All right, so the last story is the story that I care the least about, and it's Minecraft Dungeons. So Minecraft, the actual game, I heard was getting pandas in the Japanese version exclusively. If it's in all the versions, somebody correct me. But the bigger news is Minecraft Dungeons, which is like a dungeon crawler. They haven't released any gameplay video yet, but they did release a trailer, a cinematic trailer, where it had, like, if you can look, it's got like a warrior and like, I don't know. What's the difference between, like, a rogue? What are these guys? Like a rogue? Is that a
mage, maybe?
Yeah, and the other thing's like a mage.
Looks like a...
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like like a knight or like a thief.
Yeah, the one all the way on the right's like a mage.
It looks like they have all the standard classes from a dungeon crawler.
So, yeah, it's... The interesting news is what John pointed out when we were putting this all together, is that it's coming to PC in 2019, but there has been no Xbox version announced, which is odd because Mojang is owned by Microsoft, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
So
it is
the
weird.
only thing that I had to say when we were putting the outline together is that it could be that it's going to be a Windows 10 exclusive, and then maybe eventually it'll become like a Play Anywhere game. You know what I mean? So you have to buy it in the Windows 10 store, probably. And then I think maybe eventually it will come to console. That's my prediction. What do you...
I mean, I think
but I feel like this happens a lot, though. And, like, people are always like, oh my god, it's not on Xbox? And, like...
And, like...
You're like, Xbox needs exclusives, and like this happens all the time. I don't know why people are surprised.
Like, isn't this the whole point of why Microsoft bought Minecraft?
To cash in.
So they would put Minecraft games on,
I guess,
Xbox?
I agree. I'm with you 100%.
It's an odd decision. But who knows? I don't even know what this game is. What it is? I don't know if it's like an expansion to Minecraft or if it's like
it says new game.
It's its own game.
Right above Camilla's head there. Right there.
Maybe it's too powerful for an Xbox.
Yeah.
Becomes floor.
There's no way. It's too powerful for an Xbox. Minecraft. Booty garbage.
They paid an obscene amount of money for Minecraft.
How much?
I forget what it was.
Online fact check. Online fact check.
$4 billion or something.
Live fact check.
It was in the billions. It was definitely in the billions. And you don't put this on your system. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Maybe
because it's like different divisions. I don't know.
But it probably will. It probably will come to consoles eventually. There's no way. Like, there's too much money to be earned right there.
They're not going to leave it on there. Yeah, I agree. Any final thoughts about this? Because I super don't care.
Do you think they'll ever release a Minecraft 2?
No.
Hey, would you like
yes,
this fact
I would like my fact check, please.
Minecraft, Mojang created Minecraft and sold it to Microsoft for $2.5 billion.
Wow.
$2.5 billion.
That's like only $1 billion more dollars than I have. Yeah.
That's only $2.5 billion more dollars than I have.
That's crazy. That's less than I thought it would be, though, actually. Because that game, it's a phenomenon. Everybody in the chat likes it, I bet. I would bet. Maybe not, because I don't play it. So
some of them were saying that they do like Minecraft. Minecraft's fun with people that you can trust.
Yeah, it's not fun to play with randos because then they just like punch you and break your stuff.
Yeah.
Steal my horse.
I forgot about that. The saga of Genebo's horse. That's funny.
There are some dark times.
Definitely some dark times. All right, so that's all of our news stories. Do you guys have any stories that you saw this week that you want to talk about? And then maybe while you guys are coming up with either questions or interesting stories or your thoughts on our stories for us to read, maybe we can talk about what we're currently playing and or our recent purchases. Camilo?
Not many stories. I did buy
Keys?
no Silent Hill 2 or 3 collection because I was playing it last night.
What's
on my After
the
Dark channel.
origin? Is it PS2 or PS1?
These were originally on PS2. I think they were also on Xbox, but they don't look that HD.
I watched your stream for a little bit, and I was like, this is not a remake. This is legit.
So is that kind of like, what was that one that you bought?
Yeah,
Shenmue?
it's exactly like that, except it's in 16:9 instead of 4:3. That's like the only difference. I haven't played that game since I streamed it.
Wait, the Silent Hills are still in 4:3?
No, they're 16:9, but
I was saying Shenmue was 4:3 and not 16.
I mean, it looks like a really early PS2 game, like border PS1 game, and all the cutscenes look like they're in like 144p. Like it's like someone smeared like Vaseline over the lens or something like that.
You have a question, Ender? Is it appropriate and or relevant? I see you colored the nickel drawing. Yes, I did. Here, hang on. I did such a good job.
Saw a video about the possible characters of Smash Brothers the other day, and the guy was theorizing that Ken from Street Fighter will be playable. There are 2 slots left. Yes. I think there's more than 2 slots left. Ken, I believe will happen. Like, why not? He could just be. He's an Echo Fighter in Street Fighter, so why not just make him an Echo Fighter in Smash Brothers?
I could see that.
And Incineroar would be really cool.
Wait, what would be really cool?
I'd much
for Smash.
For Smash, yeah.
I feel like Decidueye would get it over Incineroar.
But we've already had Decidueye in Pokken. Like I want a new fighter. I want a new one.
That's still a new fighter.
But I've already played as Decidueye. I want to play as Incineroar. There's like 900. What? How many? There's 800 some Pokemon, and you're gonna choose the same characters in 2 different games.
Zeraora will probably be announced. I mean, released next month.
Awesome! I'm so excited.
Wait, what? Who?
Zeraora.
Mythical.
It's the new Pokemon for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
That's not Meltan or whatever the heck that thing's name is.
No, it's like been in the code since the Ultra games came out, but it has not been released yet.
Thunder Cheetah, something like that. I don't know. What kind of cat do you think that would be?
Oh, Thunder Cheetah sounds cool.
He's what's it called?
Tick 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 tick. Yeah, I know. I was saying Thundercat, but like thunder, 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 Thundercats. That's old school. I watched that show. It's not very good. Except for Snarf. Snarf, Snarf, Snarf. That's a pretty good impression if you guys have ever seen that show. Let's see. What indie game character? Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight should have been
Shovel Knight for Smash.
Fighter.
Who else? Shovel Knight would have been the best one. Shantae. Heck yeah.
Shantae's never getting in. People need to get over it.
Ukulele.
If Shovel Knight wasn't a playable character, Shantae is not a playable character.
It's Way Forward and what's the Shovel Knight company? It's different companies. Yacht Club.
Yacht Club, but they're from Way Forward.
They are.
Yeah, they spun off.
I don't know anything about games, guys.
Just telling you, Shovel Knight is the most relevant indie character, and if he doesn't get in, no way Shantae does.
I'm not gonna be too upset.
Sakurai said something about they're slowing down on the reveals for characters. When are the Game Awards?
I think they're next year.
Actually, I think it's the Thursday before Smash comes out.
Oh, right. It's before the end of the year because they're like, well, wasn't there like a thing last year where like, well, no, there's like, what game was
like last year it was December 7th.
It's December 6th.
December
so it's
6th, yeah.
Day before Smash Brothers.
Wow.
They're definitely showing something there.
That's crazy. That's gonna be nuts.
I mean, I would like Hollow Knight because I'm obsessed with Hollow Knight right now.
Yeah,
but that's not happening.
Enough.
If you want to play as all these random indie characters, get like Brawlhalla or Brawlout or what's the other one? Rivals of Ether.
Yeah, indie games feature other indie game characters all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to do that.
Juan from Guacamelee.
Juan from Guacamelee. Is Guacamelee 2 coming to the Switch?
Should.
I loved Guacamelee 1.
It's Metroidvania.
It had such a good call out to all the old games.
Like which games?
Like Mario and Metroid and stuff like that.
Speaking of, sorry, I'm so excited I have to interrupt. I've been playing Pokemon Black. I don't know if you guys know that. I've only said it once or twice. But I use the ability Thrash, and it sounds like it's going da-da-da-da-da-da-da when it hits the thing. It's like punch, 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 kick, punch, punch.
It's like...
Yeah, but it sounds like the... It really does.
I have never heard that.
Boot it up. It sounds like it. Hang on. That's too much work.
But it's like a lot of like kicking sounds, right?
Yeah,
it's like,
but it's in the melody or whatever of the Mario. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
But I never got that. But like I never heard the donk.
There's
like
a space. Hang on. You guys can
maybe the
post the
rhythm's the
podcast.
same, but I do not hear those tones.
I have no idea what he's doing. Don't support the wannabe Smash Brothers copycats, but I mean they're good. They're fun. Indie games are fun. I've been playing the heckles out of Hollow Knight.
Okay, I'm back. This might take a second because I have to get into a battle. Gonna go encounter a Pokemon on Route 6. Hang on. Alright, Pokemon. John Cena. Or no, it's Daruk. Hang on. This is so important, guys.
It's probably gonna like cut out too.
Yeah, it's gonna cut out a lot for us.
I don't know why it does that.
I think it's trying to like separate like the noise from like voices.
Here it is. Hang on.
We can't hear anything.
He's so excited about it and we can't hear it.
You really can't hear it?
No,
it's like complete dead silent.
I have like the filter on my mic, I guess. It's so upsetting.
We'll have to take your word on it. Well, whenever you stream it again, and it doesn't get blocked,
and say use Thrash.
and when it doesn't get blocked,
yeah, it's true. My other video is totally blocked, but it does it, and I'll stream it. I don't know, in a few days. Cool. Well, that's pretty much it. I didn't really see any questions or anything.
I mean, I think you'd say what I've been playing. I've been playing Hollow Knight, but I bought Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Switch. I played that a little bit, and so it's Japanese voices with subs.
Yeah, subs.
What's the difference between subs and dubs? One is Japanese voices. So it has the English subtitles, and Goku does not sound like he looks. Like he sounds like a child, but he's just like, you know, really jacked.
Maybe it's the same voice from Dragon Ball. It's like the same. Maybe. I don't know. It's my theory.
It might be, but it's really jarring. I don't know.
Isn't that
if I like
really
it.
high pitched? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like really high pitched, but he's like this, you know, big,
just total beefcake, like John Cena style.
Yeah, exactly.
Total dreamy beefcake.
But that game's really cool. I like it so far. I like fighting games, and it's just like
It
it's real
looks
simple
darn
combos. Yeah, and I haven't noticed any like performance issues. Like it runs pretty well on Switch. I haven't played online yet though.
Awful. I don't know. Do you need Switch Online service to play that game online?
Most likely, I think so.
I think it's only if the game is free,
Oh,
it shouldn't need it. But
word. All right. Well, I guess that is the conclusion of episode 13. Thank you guys so much, Camilo Sarmiento and the Genebo, for hanging out on my channel this week. Next week, Sunday the 7th of October, Camilo will be hosting, so make sure, guys, to subscribe to Camilo and John so you never miss an episode of switchSPOT. And lastly, I want to plug, I guess, my channel again. Guys, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, if you're new from one of the other channels, or if you just happen to find this podcast randomly. I play a lot of Pokemon and Nintendo games, and I've been playing some Fortnite again now that Season 6 has started. So tune in to see me say I'm going to stream, and then I won't. And then do you guys want to plug yourselves again? No?
sub to me. I'm trying to get to 4,000 subs.
4,000's hype.
Hype.
Uh-oh. Sorry, everybody. I just broke it. You're gone.
We're gone.
No. Why? Well, it's a good thing it's ending.
Why?
I feel
Oh my
like
god.
I feel like this is the most successful
feel like I
podcast
just-
we've had so far. Because we did not argue about the
Or
3DS or
Speak for
PlayStation.
yourself. I just got voted
Yeah,
off the island.
Sorry, guys. Anyways, well, you can hear them. Guys, I just really want to quick say thank you again. Here is 200 coins for everybody who's hung out. I turned it off so there wouldn't be annoying sounds of anime just playing the rekt sound over and over again while we were trying to talk. So, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Camilo's hosting next week, and that is it for us. Goodbye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.